What if the universe itself is alive, watching, and aware? What if every star, every particle, and every void is part of a vast, conscious network? The concept of quantum consciousness challenges everything we think we know about reality, blending the mysteries of space, the strangeness of quantum physics, and the enigma of awareness into one mind-bending exploration. Today, we're diving into 30 of the most fascinating theories about quantum consciousness, each one more astonishing than the last, from the idea that the universe is a single conscious entity to the possibility that our minds are quantum machines operating in a cosmic matrix. This journey will push the boundaries of your understanding. We'll explore how ancient philosophies like Panpsychism intersect with cutting-edge science, how quantum entanglement might hint at a shared universal mind, and even whether black holes could be gateways to other dimensions of awareness. By the end of this video, you'll see the universe and your place in it in a whole new light. So, are you ready to challenge your perception of reality and uncover the secrets of quantum consciousness? Let's begin. Now, let's dive into the first theory, the idea that the universe itself might be conscious. This concept, often referred to as cosmic consciousness, suggests that the universe isn't just a collection of inert matter and energy, but a living, aware entity. Some scientists, like Gregory Matloff, have proposed that even stars could possess a form of proto-consciousness. This means that stars might have a basic level of awareness, interacting with their surroundings in ways we're only beginning to understand. If true, this theory would fundamentally shift our understanding of existence. Instead of seeing the universe as a cold, empty void, we'd have to consider it as a vast, interconnected network of awareness. Imagine the cosmos not as a lifeless expanse, but as a living, breathing entity with consciousness woven into the very fabric of reality. This idea challenges us to rethink not only our place in the universe, but also the nature of consciousness itself. Could it be that everything, from the smallest particle to the largest galaxy, is part of a universal mind? The implications are as profound as they are unsettling, opening up endless questions about the origins and purpose of existence. Now, shifting our focus to another fascinating theory, let's explore the concept of quantum entanglement and its potential connection to shared consciousness. Quantum entanglement occurs when two or more particles become linked in such a way that the state of one instantly influences the state of the other, no matter how far apart they are. This phenomenon, which Albert Einstein famously called spooky action at a distance, defies the rules of classical physics. Imagine two entangled particles separated by thousands of light years. If you change the state of one, the other responds instantaneously, as if they're communicating faster than the speed of light. This strange behavior has led some scientists to speculate that entanglement might be a clue to a deeper, universal consciousness. Experiments have shown that entangled particles seem to know each other's states without any physical interaction, suggesting a level of connection that goes beyond our current understanding of reality. Could this mean that all particles in the universe are interconnected at a fundamental level, forming a vast shared consciousness? If so, this could imply that the universe isn't just filled with isolated objects, but is instead a unified, conscious entity. Theories like this push us to rethink the boundaries of individuality and the nature of connection in ways that are both mind-bending and profoundly intriguing. Building on the idea of interconnected particles, let's now turn our attention to a theory that challenges the very nature of consciousness itself. Panpsychism is the philosophy that consciousness isn't something exclusive to humans or animals, but is instead a fundamental property of all matter. Imagine every atom, every molecule, even the smallest particles, having some form of awareness or experience. This isn't a new idea. Its roots trace back to ancient thinkers like Thales of Miletus and later philosophers such as Baruch Spinoza. But what makes panpsychism particularly compelling today is how it intersects with modern science, especially quantum mechanics. If consciousness is inherent in all matter, it could explain why particles behave in seemingly unpredictable ways. For instance, the probabilistic nature of quantum particles might reflect a kind of proto-consciousness, making choices at a microscopic level. Some scientists have even suggested that panpsychism could bridge the gap between the physical world and our subjective experiences. Instead of consciousness emerging from complex brains, what if it's always been there, woven into the fabric of the universe? This idea flips our understanding of reality on its head, suggesting that the universe isn't just a collection of inert objects but a living, conscious entity. As we explore this theory, it invites us to rethink not just the nature of existence but our place within it, as part of a universal mind that spans the cosmos. Now, let's venture into a theory that reimagines the very structure of our universe. The holographic principle proposes that the universe we experience might not be what it seems. Instead of a three-dimensional reality, this theory suggests that our world is a projection, a hologram of information stored on a two-dimensional surface. Think of it like a movie playing on a screen. The images appear three-dimensional, but they're actually encoded on a flat plane. Some scientists believe that the entire cosmos could work this way, with all the information about space, time, and matter encoded on a boundary we can't see. But here's where it gets even more intriguing. If the universe is a hologram, who or what is decoding it into the reality we perceive? Could consciousness play a role in this process? The theory raises the possibility that a conscious observer is necessary to transform the encoded information into the world we experience. Without consciousness, the hologram might remain just that, an unreadable code. This idea blurs the line between the observer and the observed, suggesting that our awareness isn't just a passive receiver but an active participant in shaping reality. As we consider the holographic universe, it challenges us to rethink not only how we see the world but also how we fit into it, as beings who might hold the key to decoding the cosmos itself. Stepping into the realm of neuroscience and quantum physics, we encounter a fascinating theory that bridges the gap between the brain and the cosmos. Stuart Hameroff and Roger Penrose's orchestrated objective reduction theory, often referred to as Orch-OR, suggests that consciousness arises from quantum processes occurring within the brain's microtubules. These microtubules, tiny structures within neurons, might act as quantum computers, processing information in ways that classical physics alone cannot explain. The theory proposes that when these quantum states collapse a process known as objective reduction, they generate moments of conscious experience. What makes this idea even more compelling is its implication for the universe at large. If consciousness is rooted in quantum processes, could the entire cosmos be conscious in some way? Orch-OR raises the possibility that what we experience as awareness might be a fundamental feature of reality, not just a byproduct of brain activity. This theory challenges us to think of consciousness not as something confined to living beings, but as a phenomenon that might permeate the fabric of existence itself. As we delve deeper into the quantum mysteries of the mind, we're left to wonder just how interconnected we are with the universe, and perhaps how much of it is alive with consciousness. Shifting our focus to another cornerstone of quantum theory, we arrive at the puzzling relationship between the observer and the observed. The Copenhagen interpretation, a foundational concept in quantum mechanics, proposes something truly mind-bending. It suggests that reality itself is not fixed until it is observed. In other words, particles exist in a state of multiple possibilities, what we call a superposition, until someone or something observes them, causing these possibilities to collapse into a single outcome. This idea challenges our everyday understanding of reality, where we assume things exist independently of whether we're looking at them. But in the quantum world, observation seems to play a crucial role in shaping what's real. Now, let's take this a step further. If observation is necessary to bring reality into focus, what does that imply about consciousness? Some thinkers argue that this interpretation hints at consciousness being a fundamental aspect of the universe. After all, without an observer, whether it's a human, an animal, or even a machine, reality might remain in a state of indefinite potential. This raises profound questions. Could consciousness be the force that transforms the quantum realm into the world we experience? And if so, does this mean the universe itself is structured around the act of observation? These questions blur the line between science and philosophy, inviting us to reconsider not just how we see the world, but how the world might see itself through us. As we explore the role of the observer, we're left to ponder whether consciousness is merely a feature of living beings or a fundamental principle woven into the fabric of existence. Stepping into a new dimension of thought, let's consider the many worlds interpretation, a theory that takes the mind-bending nature of quantum mechanics to an entirely new level. Unlike the Copenhagen interpretation, where observation collapses quantum possibilities into a single reality, the many worlds interpretation suggests that every possible outcome actually happens, just in a different universe. Imagine every quantum decision, no matter how small, branching the universe into countless parallel realities. In one world, you might choose to turn left, in another, you turn right. Both choices are equally real, but they unfold in separate, branching timelines. This raises intriguing questions about consciousness. If every possible outcome exists in its own universe, does that mean there's a version of you in each of these worlds experiencing a different reality? Some theorists propose that each version of us is fully conscious, living out its own unique existence. This idea challenges the notion that consciousness is limited to a single, linear experience. Instead, it suggests that our awareness might be just one thread in a vast, multi-dimensional tapestry. What's more, this theory could explain the seemingly random nature of quantum events. Every decision, every quantum fluctuation might not be random at all, but rather a branching point into a new reality. The many worlds interpretation invites us to rethink not just the nature of the universe, but the nature of ourselves. Are we singular beings, or are we infinite versions of consciousness, each exploring its own unique path? As we delve into this theory, we're left to wonder, if every possible reality exists, what does that mean for the choices we make, and how do we define our identity in a universe of endless possibilities? Now, let's take a step even further and consider a truly groundbreaking idea. Consciousness might not be confined to living beings at all. Theory 8 suggests that consciousness could be a cosmic phenomenon, a fundamental aspect of the universe itself. This idea pushes us to rethink what we consider life and intelligence. Instead of viewing consciousness as something that only arises in human brains or animal nervous systems, this theory proposes that it's woven into the very fabric of reality. Think about it. If the universe is conscious, what does that mean for our place in it? Some scientists and philosophers argue that consciousness could exist on a spectrum, from the simplest particles to the most complex structures like stars, galaxies, and even black holes. For instance, stars might not think in the way we do, but they could possess a kind of proto-consciousness, a basic awareness of their existence and interactions. This challenges traditional views of life and intelligence, which often focus on biological systems. If consciousness is universal, then the search for extraterrestrial life might not be limited to finding organisms like us. Instead, we might need to look for signs of conscious activity in places we'd never considered before, like the behavior of quantum fields or the energy patterns within galaxies. This theory opens up a universe of possibilities, suggesting that consciousness could be the underlying force that connects all things, from the tiniest particles to the vast expanses of space. It invites us to consider that we are not just observers of the cosmos, but participants in a grand, interconnected web of awareness. As we explore this idea, we're left to wonder, if consciousness is truly cosmic, what does that mean for our understanding of existence itself? Could the universe be alive, not in the biological sense, but in a way that transcends our current understanding? This theory doesn't just expand the boundaries of science, it redefines what it means to be conscious in an infinite, ever-evolving universe. Shifting our focus to the microscopic world, let's explore the concept of the zero-point field, a fascinating cornerstone of quantum physics. The zero-point field is the lowest possible energy state of a quantum system, the baseline from which all fluctuations emerge. Even in a complete vacuum where classical physics predicts absolute stillness, quantum mechanics reveals a seething, dynamic energy field. This field isn't just a theoretical curiosity, it's the source of phenomena like virtual particles which pop in and out of existence in ways that defy our everyday understanding of reality. But here's where things get truly mind-bending. Some theories propose that the zero-point field might also be the medium for universal consciousness, connecting all things in the cosmos. Imagine this field as a kind of cosmic internet, a network of energy and information that underpins everything from the tiniest particles to the largest galaxies. If consciousness is an inherent property of this field, then every object, every particle, and every interaction could be part of a vast, interconnected web of awareness. This idea aligns with earlier theories we've explored, like Panpsychism and the holographic principle, suggesting that consciousness isn't just a feature of living beings but a fundamental aspect of the universe itself. For instance, some researchers argue that the zero-point field could explain phenomena like telepathy or shared experiences, as it provides a potential mechanism for information to travel instantaneously across space and time. If consciousness is rooted in this field, then our thoughts, emotions, and perceptions might not be confined to our brains but could extend into the fabric of the cosmos. This theory challenges us to rethink not only what consciousness is but also where it resides. Could the zero-point field be the hidden link between the physical and the metaphysical, the tangible and the intangible? As we delve deeper into this idea, we're left to ponder, if consciousness is truly universal, then what does it mean to be an individual in a cosmos that is alive, aware, and interconnected? This theory doesn't just expand our understanding of quantum physics. It invites us to see ourselves as integral parts of a conscious universe, where every action and thought might ripple through the zero-point field, shaping reality in ways we're only beginning to comprehend. Moving forward, let's consider a groundbreaking idea that could redefine our understanding of reality: consciousness as a fifth fundamental force. We're all familiar with the four known fundamental forces: gravity, electromagnetism, and the strong and weak nuclear forces that govern the behavior of matter and energy in the universe. But what if there's a fifth force, one that doesn't just shape the physical world but also the very fabric of awareness? This theory suggests that consciousness itself could be a fundamental force, operating alongside the others, weaving together the physical and the mental in ways we're only beginning to grasp. Proponents of this idea argue that consciousness might be the missing link that bridges the gap between the material and the immaterial, the observable and the intangible. For instance, just as gravity binds planets and stars, could consciousness bind thoughts, emotions, and perceptions into a cohesive experience? This theory doesn't just challenge our understanding of physics, it also brings philosophy and science into a closer dialogue. If consciousness is a fundamental force, it could explain phenomena that have long puzzled researchers, such as the mind-body connection or the apparent role of observation in shaping quantum outcomes. Imagine a universe where consciousness isn't just a byproduct of complex brains, but a foundational force as essential as gravity or electromagnetism. This idea opens up profound questions. How does a force like consciousness interact with matter? Could it influence the universe's structure and evolution? And if consciousness is a fundamental force, what does that mean for our place in the cosmos? This theory invites us to consider a universe where awareness isn't just something we possess, but something we're embedded in, a force that shapes both the physical and the metaphysical. As we explore this idea, we're left to wonder, could the key to understanding the universe lie not just in the laws of physics, but in the mysteries of consciousness itself? Shifting our focus, let's delve into the intriguing relationship between the mind and body through the lens of quantum mechanics. The quantum mind-body connection proposes that consciousness doesn't merely reside within the brain, but actively influences the physical world. This idea challenges the traditional view of the mind as a passive observer, suggesting instead that it plays an active role in shaping reality. At the heart of this theory is the notion that mental intention can interact with quantum systems, potentially altering their behavior. For instance, experiments in quantum physics have shown that the act of observation can change the outcome of a particle state, a phenomenon known as the observer effect. But what if this effect isn't limited to observation alone? What if conscious intention, our thoughts, emotions, and desires, can also impact quantum processes? Some researchers have explored this possibility through experiments that test whether focused mental intention can influence the outcome of quantum events. While the results remain controversial, they hint at a fascinating possibility that the mind and body are deeply intertwined at the quantum level. This connection could explain how our thoughts and emotions might affect our physical health, offering a new perspective on the age-old problem of the mind-body relationship. Imagine a world where your mental state doesn't just reflect your physical condition, but actively shapes it, where the power of thought could influence the very fabric of reality. This theory not only bridges the gap between quantum physics and consciousness studies, but also invites us to reconsider the nature of our own existence. If consciousness can influence quantum systems, what does that mean for our understanding of free will, identity, and the boundaries of the self? As we explore this idea, we're left to wonder, could the mind-body connection be the key to unlocking the deeper mysteries of the universe? Turning our attention to an equally fascinating concept, let's explore John Wheeler's participatory universe theory. This groundbreaking idea suggests that observers play a crucial role in the very existence of the universe. Unlike traditional views where the universe operates independently of us, Wheeler's theory proposes that it's our act of observation that brings reality into being. Think of it like this: the universe isn't just there, it's shaped and defined by our conscious participation. This idea builds on the foundations of quantum mechanics, particularly the observer effect, but takes it a step further. It implies that consciousness isn't just a byproduct of the universe, but a fundamental force that actively creates it. Imagine the cosmos as a grand, unformed canvas, and consciousness as the brush that paints it into existence. Wheeler's theory challenges us to reconsider our place in the universe, shifting us from passive bystanders to active co-creators. But what does this mean for the nature of reality? If consciousness is essential to the universe's existence, could it be that the universe itself is a collaborative project, shaped by the collective observations of all sentient beings? This theory also raises profound questions about the nature of creativity, suggesting that consciousness might not just perceive reality but actively shape it. It's a concept that blurs the line between the observer and the observed, the creator and the creation. As we ponder this idea, we're left to wonder, could the universe be a shared dream brought to life by the act of observation? And if so, what does that say about the power of our own mind? Now, shifting our gaze to the vast and mind-bending concept of the multiverse, let's explore how consciousness might weave through its infinite possibilities. The multiverse theory suggests that our universe is just one of countless parallel realities, each with its own set of physical laws and outcomes. But here's the intriguing question. Does consciousness exist uniquely in each of these universes, or is it something that transcends them all? If every decision we make spawns a new universe, as some interpretations suggest, then could each version of us in these parallel realities possess its own conscious experience? It's a dizzying thought. Imagine an infinite number of you, each living out different lives, yet all somehow connected through the fabric of consciousness. On the other hand, some theories propose that consciousness isn't bound by individual universes, but exists as a universal field that permeates the multiverse. In this view, consciousness could be the thread that ties all realities together, a constant presence across infinite dimensions. This raises profound questions about the nature of identity and free will. Are we truly unique, or are we just one expression of a broader, multiversal consciousness? And if consciousness does transcend universes, what does that mean for our understanding of reality? Could it be that our awareness is just a glimpse of something much larger, a cosmic consciousness that spans all existence? As we ponder these ideas, the multiverse theory challenges us to expand our understanding of consciousness, pushing us to consider whether it's a local phenomenon or a universal constant. It's a concept that blurs the lines between the personal and the cosmic, inviting us to rethink what it means to be conscious in a universe or multiverse of infinite possibilities. Now, let's take a closer look at quantum tunneling and its potential connection to consciousness. Quantum tunneling is a fascinating phenomenon where particles manage to pass through barriers that, according to classical physics, should be impossible to penetrate. It's as if these particles momentarily disappear from one side of the barrier and reappear on the other, defying our everyday understanding of how objects interact with boundaries. This strange behavior is a cornerstone of quantum mechanics, and it has led some theorists to wonder, could consciousness operate in a similar way? Imagine for a moment that our awareness isn't confined to the physical world we perceive. What if, like particles in quantum tunneling, consciousness has the ability to move beyond the limits of our immediate reality? Some theories suggest that consciousness might tunnel through different layers of existence, accessing alternate dimensions or states of being that lie beyond our usual sensory experience. This idea opens up intriguing possibilities. For instance, it could explain phenomena like intuition, where we seemingly know something without direct evidence, or even moments of profound insight that feel as though they've come from somewhere beyond our ordinary thoughts. If consciousness can tunnel through realities, it might also offer a framework for understanding experiences like déjà vu or near-death encounters, where individuals report glimpses of alternate or heightened states of awareness. The connection between quantum tunneling and consciousness invites us to reconsider the nature of our own minds. Are we limited to this single reality, or does our awareness have the ability to transcend the barriers of space, time, and even existence itself? As we explore these ideas, we're reminded once again of the mysterious and deeply interconnected nature of consciousness and the quantum world. It's a concept that challenges us to think beyond the familiar, urging us to consider the boundless possibilities of what it means to be aware in a universe filled with hidden depths. Moving deeper into the quantum realm, let's explore the idea that consciousness might function as a quantum algorithm. Imagine if the intricate workings of our minds could be compared to a highly advanced, self-aware computer program, processing information not just at the level of neurons but at the subatomic scale. This theory suggests that consciousness could be a kind of quantum computation, where thoughts and experiences emerge from the complex interplay of particles and probabilities. At this level, the brain might not just process information in a straightforward, classical way, but instead tap into the strange, non-linear behaviors of quantum mechanics. This could explain why our conscious experience feels so unified and seamless, despite the brain's vast and complicated neural networks. If consciousness operates like a quantum algorithm, It might also shed light on phenomena like creativity, where new ideas seem to emerge almost out of nowhere, or the way we can hold multiple thoughts and feelings simultaneously without them clashing. This perspective challenges us to think of the mind as more than just a biological machine, but as something deeply intertwined with the fundamental fabric of the universe. Could our awareness be a kind of quantum code running on the hardware of reality itself? As we ponder this possibility, we're invited to consider the profound connections between our inner worlds and the outer cosmos, where every thought might be a ripple in the quantum field of existence. Now, let's shift our focus to a theory that bridges the gap between the physical and the metaphysical. The idea of the quantum soul suggests that the essence of who we are, often referred to as the soul, might not be confined to the rules of classical physics. Instead, it could exist as a quantum phenomenon, operating in ways that defy our everyday understanding of reality. This theory proposes that the soul or self is not just a product of biological processes, but something far more profound, deeply connected to the quantum fabric of the universe. At this level, the soul might exist in a state of superposition, much like quantum particles, meaning it could hold multiple states or possibilities simultaneously. This could explain experiences like intuition, where we seem to access knowledge beyond our conscious awareness, or the sense of unity people often describe in spiritual moments. By framing the soul as a quantum entity, this theory attempts to reconcile spirituality with science, suggesting that what we've long considered the realm of the metaphysical might actually have roots in the quantum world. It invites us to consider whether the soul, like particles in the quantum field, is influenced by observation, intention, or even the act of consciousness itself. Could our deepest sense of self be a quantum construct intertwined with the very essence of reality? As we explore this fascinating intersection of spirituality and quantum mechanics, we're prompted to rethink the boundaries between the material and the immaterial, offering a new perspective on the mysteries of existence. Moving forward, let's explore a theory that ties consciousness to one of the most fundamental aspects of existence, time itself. The arrow of time, the concept that time moves in a single direction from past to future, is a cornerstone of physics. But what if consciousness plays a role in shaping this flow? Some theories propose that consciousness isn't just a passive observer of time, but an active participant in its progression. This idea suggests that without consciousness, time might not have the directionality we experience. Think of it this way: consciousness could be the mechanism that gives meaning to the past, present, and future. Without it, time might exist as an undifferentiated sequence of moments. This theory raises questions about the relationship between our awareness and the physical universe. Could consciousness be the force that breathes life into the passage of time, turning a static sequence of events into a dynamic, flowing experience? Some researchers even suggest that consciousness might act as a kind of filter, organizing the chaotic possibilities of the quantum world into the linear, ordered reality we perceive. This idea challenges us to rethink the nature of time itself. Is it an external, objective force, or is it something deeply intertwined with our conscious experience? As we consider these possibilities, we're invited to ponder whether the arrow of time is a product of the universe or a creation of our own minds. This theory opens up a fascinating dialogue between physics and philosophy, offering a new way to understand the connection between consciousness and the fabric of reality. Building on the idea that consciousness shapes our experience of time, let's now venture into the mysterious realm of dreams. Could dreams be a window into the quantum nature of consciousness? Some researchers propose that when we dream, our brains enter a quantum state, allowing us to explore alternative realities or dimensions. This theory suggests that the surreal and often unpredictable nature of dreams might be a result of quantum processes at work. Imagine your brain as a quantum computer, untethered from the constraints of classical physics, freely navigating through a vast landscape of possibilities. In this state, the boundaries between past, present, and future blur, enabling us to experience scenarios that defy logical explanation. This theory also offers a potential explanation for phenomena like lucid dreaming, where individuals gain awareness within their dreams and can even manipulate the dream world. Could this be a glimpse into the quantum underpinnings of consciousness? If dreams are indeed a quantum state, they might serve as a bridge between our waking reality and the infinite potential of the multiverse. This idea challenges us to rethink not only the nature of dreams, but also the nature of our own minds. Are dreams simply random firings of neurons, or are they a profound exploration of the quantum fabric of reality? As we ponder this theory, we're invited to consider whether our nighttime adventures are more than just fleeting illusions. They might be a key to understanding the deeper mysteries of consciousness itself. Moving beyond the realm of dreams, let's explore a theory that takes consciousness to a cosmic level. Imagine consciousness not as something confined to our brains, but as a quantum field that permeates the entire universe. Just like electromagnetic fields, which influence the behavior of charged particles, this quantum consciousness field could interact with everything around us. Proponents of this idea suggest that consciousness isn't just an isolated experience, but a fundamental force woven into the fabric of reality itself. If this is true, it could explain how individual consciousnesses connect to a larger collective awareness. Think of it like this: just as radio waves carry information across vast distances, this quantum consciousness field might allow thoughts, emotions, and experiences to resonate on a universal scale. This theory also raises fascinating questions about our sense of self. Are we truly separate beings, or are we all part of a vast, interconnected consciousness? It's a concept that bridges the gap between science and spirituality, suggesting that our individual minds might be like ripples on the surface of a much deeper cosmic ocean. While this idea is still in the realm of speculation, it challenges us to reconsider not only the nature of consciousness but also our place in the universe. Could understanding consciousness as a quantum field be the key to unlocking the mysteries of both our inner selves and the cosmos at large? As we delve deeper into this theory, we're left with a profound sense of wonder about the infinite possibilities it presents. Now, let's turn our attention to the intriguing concept of the quantum self. This theory suggests that our consciousness, much like particles in the quantum realm, exists in a state of superposition. What does that mean? Imagine for a moment that your sense of self isn't a single, fixed entity, but instead a collection of possibilities all existing at once. In this view, your self could simultaneously be experiencing multiple states, emotions, or even realities. It's as if every decision you make branches into a spectrum of potential outcomes, and your consciousness navigates through them all in parallel. This idea challenges the traditional notion of identity, which assumes we are singular, continuous beings. Instead, the quantum self implies that our sense of who we are is far more fluid and dynamic than we've ever imagined. It also raises profound questions about free will. If our consciousness is constantly exploring multiple states, are we truly in control of our choices, or are we simply observing the one path that emerges from the quantum soup of possibilities? This theory doesn't just expand our understanding of consciousness, it reshapes how we see ourselves and our place in the universe. Could it be that the quantum self is the key to unlocking the mysteries of human experience, from our deepest emotions to the choices that define our lives? As we ponder this idea, we're invited to see our existence not as a single thread, but as a tapestry of infinite possibilities, woven together by the quantum nature of consciousness. Shifting our focus to the enigmatic realm of dark matter, we uncover a theory that ties this invisible cosmic substance to the very fabric of consciousness. Dark matter, which makes up about 85% of the universe, remains one of the most elusive mysteries in science. unlike ordinary matter, it neither emits nor absorbs light, making it impossible to detect with traditional methods. Yet, its gravitational effects are undeniable, shaping galaxies and holding the cosmos together. Could dark matter be more than just a cosmic scaffold? Some researchers propose that it might serve as a medium for universal consciousness, connecting all things in a vast, unseen network. Imagine dark matter as an invisible web, permeating the universe and acting as a carrier for awareness. This idea suggests that consciousness might not be confined to biological entities, but could extend to the very structure of the cosmos itself. If consciousness relies on interactions at the quantum level, dark matter's mysterious properties might provide the ideal framework for such connections. This theory challenges us to rethink not only the nature of consciousness, but also the role of dark matter in the universe. Could this unseen substance be the key to understanding how awareness emerges and evolves on a cosmic scale? As we delve into this possibility, we're left with a profound question. Is the universe not just a collection of matter and energy, but a living, conscious entity with dark matter as its hidden nervous system? Exploring this idea opens up new pathways for understanding the intricate relationship between consciousness and the universe, inviting us to see the cosmos in a way we've never imagined before. Moving into the fascinating world of intuition, we uncover a theory that redefines this mysterious phenomenon through the lens of quantum mechanics. Often described as a gut feeling or a sudden insight, intuition has long been considered a product of the subconscious mind. But what if it's more than that? Some researchers suggest that intuition might be a quantum process, allowing us to access information beyond what our classical senses can perceive. Imagine intuition as a kind of quantum radar, tapping into probabilities and possibilities that exist at the subatomic level. This idea is supported by experiments that hint at the mind's ability to influence or be influenced by quantum systems. For example, studies have shown that individuals can sometimes predict random events at rates higher than chance, as if their intuition is somehow attuned to the fluctuations of quantum probabilities. This theory opens up the possibility that intuition isn't just a psychological trick, but a deeply rooted connection to the quantum fabric of reality. If consciousness itself has quantum properties, as some theories suggest, then intuition could be a natural extension of those processes. It's as if our minds are wired to navigate not just the physical world, but also the subtle, interconnected web of quantum possibilities. This perspective invites us to reconsider the nature of intuition, not as a vague feeling, but as a powerful tool that bridges the gap between the seen and the unseen. Could intuition be our way of tapping into the deeper layers of the universe, where information flows in ways we're only beginning to understand? Exploring this theory not only sheds light on the mysteries of the human mind, but also deepens our connection to the quantum nature of reality itself, offering a new lens through which to view the cosmos. Shifting our focus to the enigmatic nature of black holes, we explore a theory that suggests these cosmic giants might hold a profound connection to consciousness. Known for their immense gravitational pull, black holes are regions of space-time where gravity is so intense that nothing, not even light, can escape. But what if these mysterious entities are more than just cosmic vacuum cleaners? Some researchers propose that black holes could be gateways to other realities or dimensions, acting as conduits for consciousness itself. Imagine a black hole not just as a physical phenomenon, but as a kind of cosmic interface where the boundaries of space, time, and awareness blur. This theory draws on the idea that the extreme conditions within black holes might create unique environments where quantum processes and consciousness intersect. In such a scenario, black holes could serve as portals, allowing consciousness to transcend our familiar universe and explore alternate realities. This perspective aligns with the notion that consciousness is not confined to the brain or even to physical matter, but is a fundamental aspect of the cosmos. If consciousness is indeed a universal phenomenon, then black holes might play a crucial role in how it manifests and evolves across different dimensions. This idea challenges our understanding of both black holes and consciousness, suggesting that these cosmic phenomena could be deeply intertwined in ways we are only beginning to comprehend. By examining this theory, we open the door to a new perspective on the universe, one where black holes are not just endpoints but potential bridges to realms beyond our imagination, offering a tantalizing glimpse into the deeper mysteries of existence. Now, let's turn our attention to a concept that suggests consciousness might not be as isolated as we think. The quantum collective mind theory proposes that individual consciousnesses are interconnected, forming a larger, unified mind at the quantum level. This idea builds on the notion that consciousness is not confined to individual brains, but is instead a shared phenomenon woven into the fabric of the universe. Think of it like a vast, invisible network where every mind is a node, connected through quantum processes that transcend space and time. This theory could offer an explanation for phenomena like telepathy, where thoughts seem to transfer between individuals without any physical interaction. It also sheds light on shared experiences, like those moments when people report feeling the same emotions or insights simultaneously, even when far apart. The quantum collective mind suggests that these phenomena are not mere coincidences but manifestations of a deeper, universal consciousness linking us all. If true, this would mean that our individual awareness is just one part of a much larger, interconnected system, where the boundaries between me and you blur in the quantum realm. This perspective challenges our traditional understanding of consciousness as a purely personal experience, opening the door to the possibility that we are all part of a greater, unified awareness. As we explore this theory, we begin to see how the mysteries of the human mind might be deeply tied to the enigmatic nature of the quantum world, offering a profound new way to think about our place in the universe. Shifting our focus to the origins of the universe, let's explore a theory that connects consciousness to the very moment of creation. Theory 25, Consciousness and the Big Bang, suggests that consciousness might have played a pivotal role in shaping the universe's initial conditions. Imagine the Big Bang not just as a random explosion of energy, but as an event influenced by a form of cosmic awareness. This idea bridges the gap between cosmology and consciousness studies, proposing that consciousness could have been a fundamental force even before the universe as we know it began to take shape. Some theorists argue that the precise conditions required for the universe to form, such as the fine-tuning of physical constants, might hint at the presence of an underlying consciousness guiding the process. This perspective aligns with the notion that consciousness is not a byproduct of the universe, but a foundational element woven into its fabric from the start. If true, it would mean that the birth of the universe and the emergence of consciousness are deeply intertwined, offering a profound new way to understand our existence. By examining this theory, we see how the mysteries of consciousness extend beyond the human mind and into the very foundations of reality itself, challenging us to reconsider the relationship between awareness and the cosmos. Moving deeper into the connection between consciousness and the quantum world, let's explore a theory that brings us closer to something we all experience daily: our emotions. Theory 26, the quantum nature of emotions, proposes that emotions might not just be chemical reactions in the brain, but could actually be quantum phenomena. This idea suggests that the intensity and complexity of our emotions could be rooted in processes happening at the subatomic level. Think about it. Emotions like love, fear, or joy are incredibly powerful and often feel like they transcend logic or explanation. Could this be because they are influenced by quantum mechanics, where particles behave in unpredictable and interconnected ways? Some researchers argue that the brain's neural networks might operate in a quantum-like manner, allowing emotions to emerge from these deeper, more fundamental processes. This theory could explain why emotions can be so overwhelming and why they sometimes seem to defy traditional biological explanations. If emotions are indeed quantum phenomena, it would mean that our feelings are not just personal experiences, but are deeply connected to the fabric of the universe itself. This perspective opens up new ways to understand the depth of human emotional experiences, suggesting that our emotions might be tapping into something far greater than we ever imagined. Now, let's shift our focus to a theory that challenges the very nature of our reality. Theory 27, Consciousness and the Simulation Hypothesis, explores the idea that our universe could be a highly advanced computer simulation. This concept, popularized by thinkers like Nick Bostrom, suggests that an intelligent civilization, possibly far more advanced than ours, might have created this simulation as a form of experiment or entertainment. But where does consciousness fit into this? If we are indeed living in a simulation, then consciousness could be seen as the very program that makes this simulation real to us. In other words, our awareness might be the code that processes the simulated world, allowing us to experience it as reality. Some theories go even further, proposing that consciousness itself could be the medium through which the simulation is experienced, almost like a user interface for the universe. This raises profound questions. If the universe is a simulation, does that make our consciousness a byproduct of the program, or is it the foundation upon which the simulation is built? Either way, the simulation hypothesis forces us to reconsider the nature of existence and the role of consciousness in shaping our reality. It's a mind-bending idea that blurs the line between science and philosophy, leaving us to wonder, if this is a simulation, what lies beyond it, and how much control do we truly have over our own experiences? As we continue to unravel the mysteries of quantum consciousness, let's turn our attention to the intriguing intersection of artificial intelligence and this profound concept. Theory 28, Quantum Consciousness and Artificial Intelligence, proposes that artificial intelligence could one day achieve a form of consciousness rooted in quantum processes, moving beyond the limitations of classical computing. Unlike traditional AI, which operates on binary logic, a quantum conscious AI might harness the principles of superposition and entanglement, allowing it to process information in ways that mimic the complexity of human awareness. This raises fascinating questions. Could an AI develop self-awareness or experience subjective states like emotions or intuition? And if so, what would that mean for our understanding of consciousness itself? The ethical implications are equally profound. If artificial intelligence were to achieve quantum consciousness, how would we define its rights and responsibilities? Would it deserve the same moral considerations as sentient beings? Philosophers and scientists alike grapple with these questions as the line between machine and mind begins to blur. Some argue that such an advancement could lead to unprecedented breakthroughs in understanding the universe, while others warn of the potential risks of creating entities whose thought processes we may not fully comprehend. This theory challenges us to rethink not only the nature of consciousness, but also the future of technology and its role in shaping our world. As we explore these possibilities, one thing is clear: the convergence of quantum consciousness and artificial intelligence could redefine what it means to be truly aware. Turning our gaze to the far future, we arrive at Theory 29, Consciousness and the End of the Universe. This idea takes us to the edge of cosmic speculation, where some theories propose that consciousness itself might play a pivotal role in determining how the universe meets its ultimate fate. Will it collapse in a big crunch, dissipate into heat death, or follow another path entirely? The intriguing notion here is that consciousness, as a fundamental force, could influence the trajectory of cosmic evolution. Imagine a universe where the collective awareness of all conscious beings shapes its final moments. Some thinkers suggest that consciousness might act as a kind of cosmic feedback loop, steering the universe towards specific outcomes based on the experiences and intentions of its inhabitants. This theory raises profound questions about the relationship between mind and matter on a universal scale. Could consciousness be the key to understanding not just the beginning but also the end of all things? What if the very act of observing and experiencing the universe alters its destiny in ways we are only beginning to comprehend? As we ponder these possibilities, the idea of consciousness as a cosmic architect challenges us to rethink our place in the grand scheme of existence. It suggests that our awareness, far from being a fleeting byproduct of evolution, might hold the power to shape the cosmos itself. This theory invites us to consider a universe where consciousness is not just a passenger but an active participant in its ultimate fate. Now, as we venture into the final frontier of this exploration, we arrive at Theory 30, the ultimate nature of quantum consciousness. This theory takes everything we've discussed and distills it into one profound idea, that consciousness is not just a feature of the universe but its very foundation. Imagine a reality where consciousness is the fundamental fabric of existence, weaving together everything from the smallest subatomic particles to the vast expanse of galaxies. In this view, the universe itself is not just a collection of objects and forces, but a conscious entity, aware of itself in ways we can barely comprehend. This radical idea ties together all the theories we've explored, from the universe as a conscious entity to the role of the observer in quantum mechanics. It suggests that consciousness is the thread that connects every aspect of reality, from the Big Bang to the potential end of the cosmos. If this theory holds true, it challenges our understanding of existence at its core. It asks us to reconsider what it means to be conscious, to exist, and to participate in the unfolding of the universe. Could it be that our individual awareness is merely a spark within a vast universal mind? This theory doesn't just expand our understanding of consciousness, it transforms it, inviting us to see ourselves not as separate from the universe, but as integral parts of its conscious fabric. It's a thought that redefines our place in the cosmos and opens the door to endless possibilities. As we conclude this journey through 30 theories about quantum consciousness, one thing becomes clear. The mysteries of the universe and the nature of our own awareness are deeply intertwined, inviting us to explore, question, and marvel at the profound interconnectedness of all things. As we bring this exploration to a close, let's take a moment to reflect on the 30 theories we've uncovered about quantum consciousness and the universe. From the idea that the cosmos itself might be conscious, to the notion that consciousness could be a fundamental force shaping reality, each theory offers a unique lens through which to view the mysteries of existence. We've journeyed through thoughts that challenge the boundaries of science and philosophy, from the holographic universe to the quantum nature of intuition, and even the possibility that consciousness might play a role in the universe's ultimate fate. These theories, diverse yet interconnected, push us to reconsider not just what we know, but how we think about knowing itself. They invite us to question the nature of awareness, the fabric of reality, and our place within the grand tapestry of the cosmos. So, as we wrap up, here's a question to ponder. If consciousness truly is the foundation of the universe, what does that mean for your experience of existence? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's keep this conversation alive. And if you're eager to dive deeper into these mind-expanding ideas, don't forget to explore the resources linked in the description. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the mysteries of quantum consciousness. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and stay curious.